Hey there, Cindy Hackett, Realtor at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Drysdale Properties in Modesto, California. How are you doing today? Welcome to Market Watch Wednesday. Wow, my arms got really huge there, didn't they? Wow, that's kind of crazy. So let's chat about what's going on in our multiple listing service, what has happened over the last 24 hours. I'm here every Wednesday, 3 o'clock-ish hour. Might be moving that a little bit closer to noon. Do you have any opinion? Would that work better for you? Let me know in the comments down below. So our multiple listing service runs from Nevada County all the way down to the western half of Merced and includes Nevada, Placer County, El Dorado, Sacramento, Yolo, Amador, San Joaquin, Stanislaus, and the western half of Merced. And so let's chat about new listings. New listings have exploded this past week, maybe some little bit of latecomers to the whole spring buying season. Spring selling season. So that number right now is sitting at 271. It was at 211 last week. So that's an increase of 28%. That is fantastic. All of the rest of the numbers that I look at are stable. Price reductions, 222 today, 217 last Wednesday. Pending properties that have accepted an offer are 302. Last week there were 313. And our sold properties, they closed escrow. Keys have exchanged hands. And that number is sitting at 203 for today. And last Wednesday was sitting at 219. So I did a little bit of investigating. I got some news this morning, came over from HomeWire, and they were talking about sellers and their asking prices. And if you've been following me, you know that a couple of times now I have chatted about sellers and their asking prices. And one of the numbers that I follow are the price reductions. And price reductions happen when sellers are overpriced and they're sitting on the market and their listing is getting stale. Right now, those numbers are sitting at around 44 days from going on the market to accepting an offer in about the 300,000 and up price range, between 300,000 and 400,000. So that's not uncommon for a property to be exposed to the market for a little while. We want our properties exposed to the market because that's where we find out what the value is. The value of your home is directly related to what the market says it's worth. As a homeowner myself, I could ask $450,000 for my property. If it's not worth $450,000, if it's only worth $400,000, my property is going to sit there and take that much longer. I'm willing, as a home seller, to wait out my average days on market. But if I'm not feeling that we're getting the offers that we should, then something needs to change. And you can't change your location. You can improve condition, and you can always change the price. Those are the three factors that go into what needs to be changed if my property is not selling. So back to what we were talking about originally, are homeowners that are sellers and are on the market, are they reasonable in their asking value? And that answer is yes. I'm actually quite happy about that. I've seen price reductions sitting around 4% on the average over the last 6 months. And that number is really good. That is a nice low number. If we were seeing those, if I was seeing price reductions hitting it around 10, 12, maybe 15%, that's all bad. That's home sellers are stuck back a few years ago when they could ask more for their property and get it. What I have noticed over the past 2 years is that our equity, our rate of equity value increase over the year is about 3%. That's what it is this year. That's what it was sitting at last year. So To do a little bit more reading on your own, please head over to my website, cyndyh.com, CYNDYH.com, and look for the tab that says Sellers. And right there, right underneath Sellers, the very first article to pop up is one about sellers and their reasonable asking prices. So I was pleasantly surprised to read that article. Nationwide, price reductions have improved, meaning there are less, which means sellers are heeding the advice from their realtors, looking at properly comparable properties. Remember, a comparable property generally needs to be within a quarter mile of the listing in question, the subject home. It can't be, I live near Memorial Hospital, and I'm comparing my home to one out by the mall. That's not a comparable property. I don't care if it's even made by the same builder, built in the same year. It's not a comparable property, because where you live, your neighborhood, is very, very crucial to the value of your home. Absolutely. So head over to my website, have a good read. I was pleasantly surprised. All right, I hope that you have a fantastic week. Weather is lovely. We are fully in summer, and this girl's really happy. So if there's something that you would like me to talk about, if there's a burning real estate question that you have, let me know. Send me a text. My number is 209-566-5828. Leave it in the comments below. I'm happy to help. All right, this is Cyndy Hackett, Realtor at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Drysdale Properties, helping you open the door to your future. All right, have a fab week. Take care. Bye-bye.